Gaurav, I know that you have some really cool hacks to share with us, your fitness hacks.
You mean my snake oil salesman bit? Here it is.
Yes.
So in terms of, the things you want to track, there's steps, reps, breaths, and sips. Those are the sort of things you want to track. And for myself, I want to track everything. I use my iPhone to do stuff. So I got two hacks. One which is very analog, wooden beads. These are those kids' beads. I got these from Europe about 15 years ago. And I have 8 of these. My weights routine is all Tabata now, which is high intensity with narrow gaps. And so you have to do 8 sets of reps. So I have 8 beads in a box, and that's what I use to track if I've done 8. And every day my job is to just move those 8 around. The other is NFC tags. These cheap little tags. Did you know that all phones these days come with NFC? So you can train your phone, iPhone especially, which is what I've done. You touch the phone to the NFC, and it logs it on a spreadsheet. You're good to go. You don't need to pay anyone for an app. You just track all your data, whatever you have. So I have NFCs all over my room to track various different activities.
That's amazing. That's great. How about you, Hanita? Hacks?
Hacks for me, don't go to the grocery store hungry. I think that's like the easiest way, to be honest, because you're not tempted to get the bad cookies and the bad food that you have. So, make sure you stock up on good stuff. I mean, I know it's tempting, but if you're really serious about dieting and, getting on this fitness journey, just don't have it in the house. That's where you're at all the time. So make sure you eat before you go to the grocery store. And then aside from that, for tracking purposes, I have this weight that's a Bluetooth weight. It's called Fit Index, and it pretty much shoots over every morning when I stand on it. It will shoot over all of the stats for me on my phone. Puts in a graph, shows me my water levels, my muscle levels, how much I've gained or lost, overall body fat. So it gives a lot of detail for you, and you're able to track yourself there and get to the goal that you want to do.
Right. How about you, Yogesh?
For me, hacks is that find an opportunity to move. As I mentioned, I do my grocery runs walking. If I have to pick up just a small item or maybe a bread or eggs or whatever it is, I'll just quickly go walking and come back rather than driving out there. And funny things are, I generally don't go to the restrooms on the same floor. I always go to the restroom on the other floor. That keeps my step counts going. I'm climbing the floors. And as far as metrics are concerned, yes, metrics keeps you moving. Obviously, I watch my steps on the phone. That motivates you. You come to know what the gaps are, and that gives you bragging rights also, right? And that you walked these many steps. Like in April to October last year, I did 20,000 steps every single day. It was a fun time, right? And if I average of my 8.2 miles a day of leap year, I walked over 3,000 miles in 2020, which is like walking from San Francisco to New York.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I know you're carrying a prisoner bracelet. Could you talk
about? Yes, this is my Whoop band. It's a neat little band. It's Will Ahmed's company's super cool app. It tracks your sleep, it tracks your recovery, your strain, and it gives you your recovery level the next day. And it's very psychosomatic for me. When I see that I have recovered 90%, I get all gung-ho about doing a harder workout and maybe even put a run in because I feel mentally, my band says I'm recovered, so I must be recovered. So that's my little tracking device that I use. And it tracks your sleep, which is so imperative in fitness and to keep fit. You have to get at least 7 to 8 hours of good REM sleep. And this tracks your REM sleep as well, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Thank you.